change, right? Can we talk about Tulsi Gabbard for a bit?
Oh
Tulsi
my God.
has just been sworn in as Director of National Intelligence. I
I'm
love
happy
this.
about that.
I applaud this. I love the fact that somebody is in Trump's ear that, at the very least, understands we are knocking over governments. These regime change wars are not doing it for us. It has no benefit to us. Give me your take on the significance of her being as the Director of National Intelligence.
Well, first off, intelligence is the primary. I brought up USAID at the very beginning of this. Intelligence, along with those NGO entities that are, they're more or less funded by the government. They're the regime change apparatus. You do that before you do anything military, and ideally you get them to do the military thing to themselves. That's the point of those organizations. So to have somebody in who is vehemently anti those things, it's crazy. And that's, I think, why some people are willing to tolerate her frankly not great position on Israel. Because the mechanics of her beliefs sort of contradict that one specific thing. And she's demonstrable in terms of sticking with that mechanical point of view, as opposed to, doesn't flip-flop, isn't prone to whimsy on these things. The thing that, honestly, and I hate to just bring it right back to the other conversation, the whole thing just it makes me mad, because you have Bernie Sanders defending USAID and voting no on Tulsi Gabbard, but voting yes on Marco Rubio. He votes yes on Marco Rubio. I don't understand that. How do you vote no on Tulsi Gabbard, who is objectively in line with your campaign promises as a presidential candidate in 2 elections, a candidate or a person who, to be completely clear, essentially sacrificed their political career in order to give credibility to your campaigns. She is essentially ousted from the Democratic Party because of Bernie Sanders, because she supported Bernie Sanders and said what was happening with Bernie Sanders. That's essentially why she is where she is right now. You could argue that things worked out well for her, and that means her career wasn't ruined, but her career had to be ruined for the things to work out well for her. You go where the love is, which, unfortunately, for all of these people on the left, on the Democratic side, on all this, they don't understand that you don't just take these people who are popular and have views which are in line with what you're supposed to be professing, and just shit on them and ruin them and try to drag them through the mud. You get this. She's now the intelligence director. She's a person of a pretty significant amount of power that they have essentially dragged through the mud. Now they have an enemy in a high place. I don't understand how they don't think about these types of things ahead of time. I think that it is very good that she is in that position, not because she's perfect, because she's definitely not, but because, objectively speaking, she is much better than anybody you would put there previously, either neocon or neoliberal or whatever you want. Either of these two groups would put up somebody who is significantly worse than her.
Agreed. Agreed. The Democratic machine has done any and everything in their power to destroy her. They have called her everything but a child of God. Oh, she's a Putin puppet. She's an Assad puppet. She's everybody's puppet.
She loves Modi.
She loves Modi.
Modi. He's a dictator, and she loves him.
They have done everything in their power to crush her. It is wild to me. Peter, I'm going to end this. My man, thank you for this. I really appreciate it. I always enjoy talking to you. I always enjoy these conversations. Peter Coffin. No, absolutely. Peter Coffin, he's a journalist with over 250,000 YouTube subscribers, podcaster, and author. In their book, Custom Reality and You, they explore a world where profit is the driving force. Also, the author of Woke and many other books. I'll go with that. Thank you, my man. Be safe, Peter.
You too.
All right. All right.